Mamma mia, hello. Mamma mia, everyone. Mamma mia to all of you out there, mamma mia. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It is a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing Bouncers on the Sega CD. Bouncers on Sega's CD attachment. Bouncers. Mama Mia, mommy Mia. Mama Mia, mommy Mia. I got the box right here. Bouncers. It says Bouncers. It's got some basketballs with eyeballs on the cover. It's got some basketballs with eyeballs. Did the trailer come out? Yeah, the Mario trailer did come out. The Super Mario Brothers movie feature film trailer has come out. It's out there in the wild. You can see the Super Mario. You can watch Super Mario threaten to kill a U.S. senator. That's definitely what the trailer's about. Mamma mia. Let's see. Bouncers. Slam dunk your head. Whoa. Slam dunk your head. What? I don't know if that's what I want to do. I don't know that I would want to slam dunk my head. Well, let's keep reading. Maybe it gets better. This is more than a head-to-head basketball game. This is feet-to-head. Bouncing off your opponent is the only way to slam it home or bury a three-pointer. So get off the bench and be the ball. Take it to the hole. With super power-ups, flaming slam dunks, floating parachutes, and spring-loaded high tops. Look out for the lead boots! Hop it up in impossible locations, like wild tropics. Tropics are impossible. Haunted mansion, or broken orbit moon. Every court changes your strategy. Goodness gracious. Your high-flying 3D starting lineup includes UGG, Foo, Tank, Zap, Chip, Dash, Gog, and Spike. Each with their own outrageous animated intro. Great. Well, I really can't wait. I can't wait to see this. I'm sure it'll be just delightful. Super Mario. Bop, bop, bop. Da-da-da-da. Did you see the French dub of the Mario movie trailer? Yeah, everyone's saying that Charles Martinet couldn't have done the Mario voice because they couldn't just have that voice in a feature film. Go look at the French trailer. It's just the Charles Martinet voice, but in French. I did see the trailer. I feel like everyone working on that movie is just very good at what they do. It seems to have like very good visual designers, very good animators, some extremely talented voice cast. Just a lot of great people working on it, and also Chris Pratt. Also Chris Pratt, who's doing just a bad job. Who's doing just terrible. Just awful. You don't even hear much from him in the trailer, but he's not doing great. Why is this the wrong art? Sorry, I just realized that the wrong art is here. One moment. I might have to go fix this. Xana, thank you for the $2. Did you watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I've seen some of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've seen some of it. This is the wrong art. 1 second. I have to fix this. One moment. All right. All right, where is it? Where is the art? Mommy Mia. Mommy Mia. I don't know what happened to the art. It's gone. It's just disappeared. I drew some art, but it's gone. So I very quickly put this up. I just did this right now. I don't know what happens. Apologies. I try to run a professional show here, but the art was taken. So this is all you get. I'm sorry. Apologies. Maybe I'll find it one day. Anyway, the Mario movie looks like it'll be a completely 100% competent and fun kids movie, which is what it's trying to be. I think everyone on board knows what they want to make and is doing it. And I'm sure, like, it seems like the kind of movie I would have absolutely gone wild for when I was a big Mario child fan. And everyone's doing a good job except Chris Pratt. Everyone's doing a good job except Chris. Literally everyone. Every single person. And it's funny, you see the interview in the Nintendo Direct with Chris Pratt beforehand, where he's like, I loved playing Mario and stomping the Koopas. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to be Mario. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to be Mario. This is the truth. I'm not lying here. This is a true statement I'm making. I'm definitely not simply lying. It's funny. He's phoning in the statement so much. He just doesn't want to be there, and his Mario voice also sounds like he doesn't want to be there. Everyone else is putting in the work, though. Everyone else is doing a good job. That was shown off in the trailer. To everyone else working on that movie, you seem to be doing a good job. Nothing like, it's not like this is some high cinema art or something that it's not trying to be. It's just a kids movie. It's a kids movie. There's great value in making media for children. I think they'll enjoy it. It seems like a fun film. There's a lot of movies that have come out that I think are completely incompetent. This does not seem to be one of them. There's nothing about it that's making me angry or making me despair outside of Chris Pratt. Outside of that one guy. Oh no, my controller. Well, it begins. Bouncers! Press start. Start game, options, watch cartoon. No, I kind of want to watch some cartoons. Pleasantly surprised by Jack Black's Bowser. Yeah, Jack Black's Bowser seems like the kind of voice from a guy who is, one, right for the part, and two, has put in the work to come up with a voice that is both evocative of the video game cartoon voice, which is just, you know, monster roars. But also has personality to it and shows off his strengths as a voice actor. He just does a really good job with it. Key is also doing a great job as Toad. It's like, understands that the voice is going to be grating after a while, and so the voice only goes to the register just occasionally. A lot of good voices in that trailer, which is honestly what really shows off how bad Chris Pratt is doing. Because in comparison, it's just, it feels incompetent. Watch. You know, let's watch a cartoon. Oh, we can see the backstories of all of our bouncers. Ugg, Foo, Tank, Zap, Chip, Dash, Gog, Spike. Did you see that awful Chris Pratt Navy SEAL movie? Slept or walked through it? No. No, I didn't see that. Well, let's just watch the cartoons for each bouncer. I like the Mario penguins. Yeah, I mean, the penguins really show that the people making the movie are really going... are really trying to figure out ways in which to take the characters from the Mario universe and do something fun with them on screen. Like, when I watched the Sonic the Hedgehog film and part of the second film, it really felt like the writers were struggling to know how to bring Sonic to the big screen, which is why you got so many useless human characters just kind of in the movie as well. But people doing the Mario movie doing a decent job, except for Chris Pratt. Choose a bouncer. Ugh. Let's do Ugh. Let's see Ugh. Let's see the Ugh animation. Ugh. There's Ugh. There's our good friend Ugh. Huh. What a weird snake. Oh. Now this is cinema. Move over, Godard! Your time is done. You're gone from this world. The age of bouncers is upon us. Chris Pratt as Ugg. Chris Pratt as Ugg in the feature film adaptation of Bouncers. How can you kill that beautiful snake? You can't. They're friends now. Or... oh. Okay. I guess... that's the tragic Ugg backstory. Alright. Let's see, FU. Let's see what FU's gotta say. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Fierce as the dragon.
I don't know about this one.
As the serpent. Cunning as the spider. Are you prepared? Yes, master. Behold the deadly dragon wasp. Its venom is swift and always fatal.
Yes, casual racism. I don't know if this is casual.
Ninja Fu have proven their worth by capturing the beast with only 2 fingers.
This is so cursed.
Let the contest
yeah.
begin.
Oh, we got so many more videos to go through. This is the second one. It's more a spoof of Karate Kid. I mean, it can be both of those things. That is, like, that is what it is, but also.
Did you say the Ninja Fu masters would capture the wasp with 2 fingers or 2 hands?
Yeah, you dunked up. Okay, so I guess Fu is not the character we're gonna pick. Tank. Alright, let's go. Can you turn up game audio a little bit? Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. Here we go. Let me know if this is high enough. Let's go for Tank!
Focus, gentlemen, is the key to being a good soldier. Keep your mind focused at all times. Why, when I was a new recruit, my commander would say, "Boy, you've got to..." Yeah, those were quite the days. And we worked hard, mind you, and we loved it too. So I remember once when I... 10 hut! Of course, nothing helps you focus like an armed hand grenade. An armed grenade grenade will explode in about 10 seconds. Amazing how focused your mind becomes. I remember once during the Great War, I was under attack.
Their eyes getting bigger.
Or was it? Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh, they're all dead.
Troops dismissed.
Great. The person should not be in any position of authority. Yeah. It's not racist, it's just a stereotype. Well, you see, it's a racist stereotype. Sometimes words have additional words in front of them. Zap. Yeah, let's see. Zap. Zap seems pretty... unoffensive. I can't imagine. This is gonna be some wacky magic stuff. Let's see Zap.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen. For my final act, I will need a magic box.
Oh.
And a volunteer from the audience.
These eyes are kind of upsetting.
You in the front row. You do.
Hey, watch it.
He's gonna kill this kid. He's gonna kill this child.
I'm going to place you inside the magic box.
Don't go to the box, kid.
And then I'm going to...
Make me disappear? Yeah, that's it, huh? You're gonna make me disappear, huh? Cool, yeah!
Not exactly. You see, that would be the disappearing box trick, and this is the swords of death box
Yeah, he's
trick.
gonna kill
I
him.
wanna do it. Nope, not gonna do it. No way, Jose. Nope.
Right, you are. There's a good lad. In you go.
Put me down. I don't wanna. Well, put me down.
I make a titanic leap, grasping the razor-sharp sword with one graceful move. I concentrate and thrust.
Oh. Oh, no, he killed the kid. No, he killed him. Yeah. He killed the child. All right. Yeah, there was no other way for that to go. He killed that child. It's funny, they're introducing all the heroes to this game, and they do appear to be all the would these be anti-heroes? the rejects. Chip. Chip's not the one who just died, right? Chip. Chip's just fishing.
Goody! I got a bite!
You got a bite.
Hey, darn it, I thought...
It's weird how
You come back here, mister!
these characters just kind of squish and unsquish constantly.
How did you...
Voice is clearly different for Chip. Yeah, it is a different voice, so this is not the same child. You can tell it is a child because of the propeller hat. Well, R.I.P. Chip. Chip has died nonetheless. They're gonna feed on his body now. Let's feed on his butt. Oh. Yep, there they go. Boo, 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 boo. What's the rating on this game? Kids to adults. K to A. Dash. Let's see what Dash has gotta say. Dash. Noir? Yeah, we got a noir here.
Rich hummock, huh? I don't know, Jake. I don't think it's gonna open.
I got just the thing, Mick. No lock has ever stopped old Jakey boy, no sir.
What, is the whole city nowhere here or what?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great idea. That'll do it.
We're gonna be swimming in dough. Good idea, huh, Mick?
Sit down.
Dynamite here to blow this place
You
to bits.
need to get out of the way.
Ta-da! I have arrived in the nick of time. Two cunning and deadly archfoes, and only I stand between them and their diabolical plot.
Yeah.
Holding! I fight heroically onward! Will they never learn that pride does not pay?
Well.
Pride does
Yeah, it's just gonna blow up. It's gonna. It's just gonna explode.
Poor widow who owns this bank will not be left penniless and destitute. Nothing can
Poor
stand
widow.
in my way.
Who owns this bank? The poor Somebody think of the
Mighty
bankers.
Superhero, having rescued the safe from the clutches of evil, prepare for the onrush of thanks I am sure to receive. The cheer, the celebration, the
Anime Dude, thank you for the $2. I found out about Larry, the Chief Mauser, today. About what? I don't know who that is. Who's Larry? Oh, Larry. Oh, the cat. Of course. No, the official Downing Street cat, yeah. Larry. Yeah, I do love that cat. It's the only high-ranking government official I can get behind. Let's see what GOG's got going on. Let's see what GOG's got to do. What's GOG's up to? GOG seems to be a alien. Got this nice Star Trek sound-alike. Very sound-alike. Extremely sound-alike. Ay, 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 ay. Awooga. Oh, the aliens have fallen in love. The alien wants to kiss the satellite. Or the robot, whatever it is. Oh no. You've killed it with your love. No. No. This is kidnapping, Gog. You've kidnapped. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, no. God goes out again. No. It's just an excitable boy. It's just an excitable boy. We got one more, Spike. Let's see, Spike. Let's see how Spike's doing. Let's... Yeah, Spike. It's Spike. Yeah. Knock off all that rock and roll music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Go, Spike.
Right on, old dude. Party on. Yow. Whoa! Uncool, dude!
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Let the old man listen to his music. He's got nothing else. Whoa, 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 Spike, watch out. This is dangerous levels of tunes. Oh? Oh my god. No, Spike, what have you done? Spike, no! No!
Yeah?
No!
What's this? Whoa! Just wait till I pull out my 300 record polka collection.
Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Cool. Alright, well, we gotta pick a character. Brian, thank you for the $5. Sonic CD, Final Fight CD, Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin, my personal trilogy of Sega CD goodness. Yeah, we played Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin. We played a little bit of Sonic CD. I don't know that we've played Final Fight CD. I know we've played some Final Fight game. Yeah, all very good games. Hashtag Gary and the Horse. Thank you. Getting the word out about Gary and the Horse. Alright, well, we've seen the little cartoons. We're 40 minutes into the stream. It's time to begin the game. Options. 1 player. Alright. Weird, the option. You go to the options and it just shows you one option at a time. Alright, 1 player. Challenge or tournament. I guess challenge. Arcade, standard, expert. Are these difficulty levels? Arcade, sure, power-ups. Let's do more power-ups, actually. Short quarters, probably. Music on. Alright, let's start the game, everyone. Oh god, what character we have to pick a character. Okay, so in terms of the ones that are not the worst, I could deal with Ugg. Zap did kill a child. Spike. Yeah, I guess it's just Spike or Ugg. I'm gonna go with Spike. I kind of like Spike's look more. Yeah. Opponent. Will be against Ugg. Spike versus Ugg. Select a court! Oh, we've got some interesting ones here. You know, it's the spooky month. Let's start out in the spooky haunted mansion. Oh no. Okay, so we can kick the opponents, but that seems bad. Oh, the music's pretty loud. Let me know if this is too loud now. Oh. Okay, we got. Oh no. We gotta get ourselves into the skeletons. Woo. No. Dang it. Those shoes. Dang it. I'm sure there's a strategy to this. Exactly what it is, I'm not 100% sure. No. Is this gonna be the entire game? Yeah. Yeah, this is the game. No. No. Radical. Now. Son of a gun. I love gaming. Oh, I can't get enough gaming, truly. Oh, hey, we're not doing so bad now. Tied at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, we really need to get ahead here. No, 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 we've fallen farther behind. No. No. Son of a gun. No. No. Why does this creepy mansion have its own graveyard? A lot of big estates had their own graveyard. So it would be like a family that owned the estate and had owned it for generations. And when anyone from the family died, they were buried at the estate's own cemetery plot. You know, rich people stuff. Dang it. Well, I know a little bit more how to play now, so I'm sure we'll get the next one. Let's go against the alien. I want to see if there's any, like, big differences between the different characters. Radical. No! Son of a gun. Stop it. Get over here. We have the ability to kick, and I'm not 100% sure why I would ever want to kick the opponent. Because kicking seems to give the opponent greater height, which is what they need in order to score. Son of a gun. No. Looking to get into an an OG Xbox. What a crystal clear one. But all I can find for decent prices are PAL ones. Are those easy or difficult to make work on modern HD TVs? It depends on how you're upscaling it. Like, something like the RetroTank 5X will be able to take the PAL signal and output it to something your TV can handle, like, no problem. But you might have... I don't know enough about the Xbox to know that, like, once it's modded, if it'll be able to just output, NTSC anyway, and like I have no idea. I know it's region locked. It's region locked, so you can't play NTSC games on it without some sort of mod. But I don't even know if they would work to begin with. I know some consoles, the hardware itself would need to be modified to be able to output a different frequency. I don't know enough about the Xbox to answer how that would work out. Yeah. Like, I know on the Sega Saturn, there's like a mod you can do that essentially gives you a switch to switch between 50 Hz and 60 Hz to play the different games. And I don't know enough about the Xbox to know if there's like a software hack that can just do that. 2034, we're doing very bad. And it continues getting worse. Oh my god! What are you doing? How did you... What do you... No! Stop, no! Oh, goodness gracious. No! I'm making it worse. Ugh. What power-up was that? How could... This feels like cheating. It just kind of feels like the alien is cheating. Yeah. Well, we lost. Congratulations, alien. On the 69 points. Oh yeah, before I forget, got a bunch of stuff in at the P.O. box recently. I got that, I already mentioned it to Marcus, but Marcus sent in Suikoden card stories for the Game Boy Advance. Thank you, got that in. I also got in something from, I don't know if I had mentioned this before, but Mojo on PS2 from Fluffy. That came in. Star Ocean Till the End of Time on the PlayStation 2 from Kalen. That has arrived in. I got... What did I get? Hot Wheels Velocity X arrived from Cherry. Thank you. Thank you, Cherry. And also I got 3 games that just came in from Edhum. Bashi Bashi on the PlayStation 1. Troubleshooter on the Genesis and Atomic Runner on the Genesis. Those 3 have arrived. I know there's a couple other that Edhum sent. Those haven't arrived yet, but there you go. Oh yeah, and I missed a super chat. Scantron, thank you for the $2. Gog and Magog are at work in the Middle East bush. Oh no. George W. Bush is after Gog and Magog. Oh no. You know what? Actually, let's... Oh. I guess I'm up against Gog again. I tried to back out of that, but that's fine. Oh, this one's just like a basketball court. Nice. I really wanted to change the difficulty. Maybe I've accidentally put this on a very hard mode. I have it on arcade difficulty. It was arcade, standard, and then, challenge? I don't know. It just seemed like arcade was where easy would normally be. Expert, that was it, yeah. So arcade usually, generally, when you play these games, arcade is like the harder mode, but It was on it was in the easy slot. Like, usually it goes easy, medium, hard. This was arcade, standard, and then expert. Robert, thank you for the $5. Nice bouncing. Keep it up. Thank you, I will. Maybe it's a different mode. Yeah, there might be just a different scoring system or something for arcade, and standard and expert are the actual difficulty levels for the regular mode. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in standard next time. Oh yeah, I saw Kalen mention earlier that beat Dark Souls. Congratulations, Kalen. We're continuing our own Dark Souls adventure tomorrow. In my own personal time, I just got finished with Dark Souls 2, the Scholar, the First Sin edition. I'd never played Scholar, the First Sin. Finally got through it. I've moved on to Dark Souls 3 now. We're winning. We're winning at the moment. I like Scholar better than Vanilla. I hate Scholar. I like Vanilla so much more. I haven't played Vanilla in a while though, so maybe my memory is tainted, but God, there's so much stuff with Scholar that I feel like it just added a lot of tedium. Dark Souls 2 is, in terms of tone and story and setting and stuff, it's definitely my favorite of all the Souls games. It's just too many guys. Why they call it Scholar of the First Sin, not just Scholar of the Sin. No, there's more than one sin. This scholar's the scholar of just the first one. Hey, look at that! We actually won one. Radical. Players can choose between arcade, standard, and expert physics, which range from unrealistic but with a high degree of control to more realistic but with no mid-air control. Okay. Let's go back into options. Let's just see what standard's like. Do you feel the high level of control? Quite possibly. Let's see how my previously high level of control compares to the medium level of control that I'm about to experience. I'm looking forward to streaming. I plan on streaming the original Dark Souls 2 pre-patch, pre-any patch. Compare my experience, because it has been a while. Do that on stream at some point. It is very funny going to Dark Souls 3, though, after Dark Souls 1 and 2. Because Dark Souls 1 is a very... Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls are very slow, methodical games. Dark Souls 2 speeds it up a little bit. The action's definitely faster. And then I load up Dark Souls 3 and it's like everyone's moving around to the Benny Hill theme. I feel like they slowed stuff down again a little bit for Elden Ring. It's just so funny to see like the undead just kind of hanging out on the ground, and you walk up to them and they're just like blah, 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 blah. Like they've been startled awake or something. Just within 1 second they're up and charging at you. None of the lumbering slow like, oh, let me wait a second. Oh my god, no, stop scoring. Stop getting those points. No. No, not aha.
Radical.
Can't get past the first night guy in Dark Souls 3. Oh, the guy you take the sword out of. Yeah, that's definitely a pretty early hard skill check. It's one of the reasons why I would never recommend Dark Souls 3 to a new Souls player, because that's definitely like a you really have to have played other Souls games to get past this boss. If you haven't, you're simply not going to get past this very, very extremely early boss. Come on. I don't really know what the difference is between the modes. Arcade versus standard. I don't know that I guess I'm heavier. I think I'm heavier. I liked 3 when it came out, but I've never been able to get back into it, unlike 1, which I replay all the time. Yeah, I personally think 3 is the weakest of the Souls games. Like, all of them. It's got some real interesting stuff in it. There's a lot of things, individual things that I like in 3. My favorite's probably Demon Souls, and then Dark Souls 1, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 2 are all kind of tied. I feel like Dark Souls 2 is like I have the softest feelings for Dark Souls 2. Artistically, I like Dark Souls 2 the most. I don't like playing it the most. You a Bloodborne fan? Yeah, I love Bloodborne as well. It's harder for me to play Bloodborne. Hey, we won by 1 point. Look at that. I was told Dark Souls 3 was the best one to start with. Definitely not. Absolutely. Absolutely no. It's the most, like, challenging in terms of... Like, of all the games, I think it's the most challenging in terms of, like, what it requires out of you in reaction time and stuff. It's also really hard to level. So you cannot easily level your way out of problems. Like, even Dark Souls 2 with the enemies that stop respawning after a certain point, you're still getting a lot of souls. Like, one of the very first enemies you encounter gives you 1,500 souls, which, you know, you can get to, like, level 50 in the first couple of areas. Dark Souls 3, it's like, you're just getting 30 souls at a time, and you need thousands to level up. Options. might as well try on advanced, expert. I like how you can't just change one option. You have to go through all the options every single time. Can I get your endorsement for my edibles? My endorsement? Do you have an edibles business? Is that what you're asking? Elden Ring seems like an obvious place to start now. Could be. It's also the game with the highest time investment. Like, it really is a much larger game. Like, Demon Souls has like 20 bosses. Dark Souls is... I know Dark Souls is 22. 26 if you get the DLC. Dark Souls 2 is like 30. Dark Souls 3 is... I forget. 20-something? Elden Ring has 238 bosses. Such a difference. WG, thank you for the $10. Gummies for the win. Gummies! Edibles. Gummies. I've never had an edible in my life. I like the little fruit gummies. The ones that are like fruit wedges. Honestly, might be too many bosses. Yeah, it might be. Might be too many bosses. Oh, we've already been here. That's fine. I definitely feel heavier. I think the different difficulty levels are just weight. About to make 5,000 gummies. Goodness. Which would you say is a better game to start with? Dark Souls or Bloodborne? Personally, I would say Dark Souls, just because you have the most options in terms of playstyle. So, Bloodborne kind of requires you to play a certain way. Like, you do have options, but Dark Souls 1, there's many ways to make things easier for you if you're running into trouble. Like, if you're having a hard time like getting hit and dying, you could find a better shield, level up your health. Like if you just don't have the capacity to like successfully dodge out of the way every time, just there's so many other options. Radical. Bloodborne's definitely one of the harder ones. Yeah, I love Bloodborne thematically and all that. I do love playing it, but it is for me personally, it's a lot harder. I've seen some people say that it's a lot easier for them, and I believe them. But for me personally, it's one of the harder ones. Oh my god. Stop. No, get back here. Radical. Almost. I got unbelievably frustrated playing 3, and that's about all I can handle. 3 is a really rough one to start with. Like, I would. If you ever feel the urge to get back into it, like Demon Souls or Dark Souls. Demon Souls because it has the most bosses you can cheese, and also you can just kind of like farm healing items pretty easily. And just end up with infinite healing. Although Dark Souls also gives you like a lot of Estus flasks. So you got no shortage of healing. So they're also much slower games. Stuff just doesn't attack you as fast. You got more time to think. I think Sekiro's the hardest. It's my favorite by a lot. Sekiro's the only one that's hard enough that I haven't been able to make any progress in it. I've just... I simply have never been able to parry in the Dark Souls games. I just can't get the timing right. And Sekiro's 100% parrying. So, one of these days I'm gonna try to figure it out, but every attempt I've made has not been successful. Survived 1, then 2, then 3. Ah, we lost. Yeah, give 2 a shot. If you got a chance, give Demon Souls a shot. I love Demon Souls. Big fan. I do think that that's my favorite to... Demon Souls or Dark Souls 1 are my favorite to just, like, replay. But artistically, Dark Souls 2's got a lot. Got a lot going on. There we go. Up against Zap again. Let's go to the mountains, the snowy mountains. Wait. Oh, I see the holes. I've done a ton of cocaine. Congratulations.
Radical.
Oh, radical. Like Dark Souls 3 the best. It's like Dark Souls 1 running on a modern engine. It is not. I do like Dark Souls 3 a lot, but Dark Souls 1 is a much slower game. And it's also like the environment is this twisty puzzle box. It's this open world game where every corridor wraps around to a place you can't believe that you've already been. It's like, how did you get back here? Dark Souls 3 is just kind of like, choose the place you're going to from the menu. Kind of like Demon Souls. I like all the games. I like all of them. They've all got their own thing going on. Alright. Radical. Continuous map. DS1 is cool as heck. Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about that game. Just truly incredible world design. Kind of unequaled by any other game that's ever been released. Ugh. I know it's the newest, but I love Elden Ring. Just when you thought you reached the end, there was always more to see. Yeah, I think that's the Elden Ring's strength and weakness, but I do love Elden Ring. I feel like I'm going to be going back to it once I'm done with my current run-through of all the games again. Oh my god, we're so heavy. Ugh. Ah. Are we Top Hat or Mohawk Ball? We're Mohawk Ball. Yeah. I've been playing this all night and still have a hard time really understanding the fundamentals of this game. I should turn it off expert mode. I'm definitely having a harder time expert mode. I should go back and finish Elden Ring. Got overwhelmed by how much of it there is. Yeah, that's one of the only reasons I wouldn't recommend Elden Ring to a new player. Like, I think it's a very good Souls game to get into as your first Souls game, but also it's so long. So I can imagine a bunch of new players getting into it and never finishing it. I put some absurd number of hours into it. It's like 240 hours. It's some absolutely bananas number. Dang it, lost again. Is it true in Dark Souls 1 you have to get a ring that's hidden on an elevator ride to finish the game? No. You're probably thinking of, so there's a elevator that you're going up that you can roll off of, and that gives you a key that you can then take to the starting area again and unlock a door that gives you a ring, as well as a doll that unlocks a different area. The ring makes it easier for you to walk through water. It's not required to finish the game. Let's go back to arcade. I'll keep more power-ups. Let's go against the military guy. Volcano. Let's do the volcano. I remember someone reviewing the game ages ago, complaining about it. There's a bunch of cryptic stuff in each of the Souls games. A lot of things that, frankly, you might not figure out on your own. In fact, in a normal playthrough, you're not going to. None of it's that's gonna prevent you from beating the game or whatever, but they are 100% games meant to be played with some sort of community involvement, whether that is the messages that players leave in-game or the FAQs that people put together. Like, there is genuinely some extremely obscure stuff that the average player is simply not going to figure out. Like, in-game characters will give you clues and stuff that are usually pretty cryptic, but the only way to find everything is to either play the game over and over again and really take in every detail, or follow the messages that people leave, find information that people have posted online, talk to other players who are playing, look up information on wikis and Reddit. I like that the monkeys are just kind of happy to play along. Like, the monkeys seem into their little roles here. They seem to be having fun.
Score it.
What's your thoughts on this game, Jason? There was some questionable stuff in the video segments. Outside of that, though, I like the music a lot. The art was interesting. The art's interesting. The gameplay is kind of confusing.
Score it. Score it.
I appreciate what an experiment this game is.
Winner. Score it.
No, get back here. I think this could be one of those games that really shines in multiplayer as opposed to playing against the computer. The computer is definitely at a whole other skill level than me. I've really having a hard time controlling the game as well as the computer. But it could be fun to play this with someone else who's having an equally tough time. It's got a kind of chaos to it that could be enjoyable in multiplayer. Missed the video segments. What kind of content are we talking about? There's one of them that just had a lot of. It was doing like a Karate Kid spoof or something, but had some maybe racist depictions in it. This guy Zap killed a child. This guy Zap stabbed the child to death in his little video. Most of them murdered. Yeah, there was a lot of murder in general. Radical. Look at this stage. Look at the hoop mermaids. And I like the effect of the color change in the water. Man, this is some nice stuff right here. I think those are sirens. Yeah, they seem to be both mermaids and sirens, given the shipwreck. Mermaid sirens. Radical. I support them in their ship sinking. Do. What year did Radical hit its zenith? That's a good question. What year did Radical hit its zenith? No. Son of a gun. 1992. Okay, apparently it was 1992. Apparently that's the answer. Two people said it at once, so I guess that's right. Radical. 1992. You know what I realized? I probably mentioned this on stream, but something like a year or so ago, I suddenly had the realization, hey, you know what? Bad doesn't mean good anymore. I remember growing up, there was all those jokes where it was like an adult would be like, I don't understand the kids these days. Bad means good? People would say that's bad to mean good, and it just doesn't anymore. It just simply doesn't. It no longer does. Like, there's a lot of slang and stuff that sounds dated but is still functional. Like radical. Like, if you say, that's radical, it sounds retro, but people understand you. If you say, that's bad, no one's gonna understand you anymore. The slang just is gone. It doesn't work anymore. It just has stopped. I feel out of touch with a lot of modern slang, to be honest. I feel like it's a bad idea to try to keep up on modern slang. It's never gonna work out saying slang outside of your generation. It's always gonna sound weird, even if you have a perfect understanding. Just a completely immaculate understanding of the slang. It's not gonna work. I don't want to change any options. No, probably not. Use it to embarrass the young ones. Yeah, that's different than, like, really trying to incorporate it into your regular communications, though. So I'll go against the child. Try to destroy this child in combat. Let's go back to the spooky house. There was a moment a couple years ago where I realized the point had passed where millennials, of which I am one, millennials officially had lost the natural, youthful understanding of cool. Where it had simply passed. There's a youth thing where youths in general have just an innate understanding of things. It doesn't matter if you're the least cool youth. There's instincts you have that fade with time. And the moment that I realized that had happened for millennials was when Generation Z started the OK Boomer thing. And the humor to it, to OK Boomer, was to talk to someone, a friend, a peer, who is your same age, and say OK Boomer to them, because they're not a boomer. And it's funny to call someone something that they're not. And millennials heard about this and thought it was the funniest thing in the world and started using it as responses to boomers. You'd see millennials tweeting at, like, boomer senators and stuff and saying, like, okay, boomer, to boomers. Completely ruining the joke. And there was tens of thousands of millennials doing this. It became a real scourge, honestly. It was like, first of all, you know, yoinking another generation's thing is already deeply uncool, but then ruining the joke completely. I was like, well, it's finally happened. As someone Gen Z, I think OK Boomer is the cringiest thing ever. Yeah, but it wasn't cringy at the very beginning. It got turned cringy. It had its brief moment, and then got completely ruined. Aaron, thank you for the $10. Quarter buzzer in this game sounds exactly like the buzzer on our washing machine when it finishes the cycle. It's giving me anxiety. Don't make me do laundry. That's very funny. I'm sorry about the anxiety. It's a good buzzer sound. What's the cutoff for being millennial? I think I'm in the border generation that got lumped in with them growing up. I'm called Gen Z for some reason. Yeah, I'm kind of in the border generation in the other direction, in which, like, growing up, I just assumed I was Gen X, because I heard people talking a lot about Gen X. This is before my generation had a name. I don't know what the cutoff is. Do. 1981 to 2000 is millennial. Yeah, I think that's the generally agreed upon thing. I have seen other numbers. Yeah, I've seen 85 being the one number, and I have seen 95 being another number, but yeah, I think 81 to 2000's the most quoted generational numbers. debated. Because the 80s kids and 90s kids are so different. Yeah. I think 2000 makes sense because of 9/11. But outside of that, let's see. Let's do one player again. Let's see what the tournament's like. Let's do regular power-ups this time. Let's go against UG again. We're in a tournament. I just realized the smoke rings in the background are also hoops. Are those hoops I can go into, do you think? What is this game? What do you even do? It's a basketball game, but with just the balls who are sentient and try to bounce themselves into the hoops. It's a wild concept for a game. It doesn't completely work, but I do appreciate it. I don't think the 90s ended until 2007. Britney Spears was still relevant. Smartphones hadn't taken off yet. See, I feel like September 11th, 2001 is a pretty hard cutoff. I think you can make the argument that the 90s didn't end until then, but they were certainly over at that point. Just think about how in the 90s, the people who run the doomsday clock were like, for the first time, things are going so well for the world. We're moving the doomsday clock below 5 minutes to midnight. We're doing it 20 minutes to midnight. It's the farthest away from doomsday it's ever been. I think it's like 15 seconds to midnight now or something. The doomsday clock is... Oh, it's so close to midnight. We're right there. We're right at the midnight. Which is stream if the world is ending. I guess you have to expand on the variables there. What kind of timeline are we dealing with? How is the world ending? 100 seconds to midnight right now. Okay, it's 100 seconds to midnight. We still got 100 seconds. That's not too bad. Yeah, I think those smoke rings are also hoops. I keep bouncing off of them. Dang it, yeah. Ugg just got a smoke ring hoop. That's a pretty clever stage edition. Does it matter which hoop you go into? Weirdly, it does not appear to matter. Why not just say a minute? Is 100 seconds really that scarier than 1 minute? Well, it's because they change it. Like, it's usually, except for that one time in the 90s, it's always within 5 minutes to midnight, so they change it in increments. But I do. Yabba dabba. I'm playing the new Nier Automata port on Switch. It's very good. Nice. I like that game a lot. Glad the Switch port's good. 3-pointer. Need to play that game on something still. It is a pretty extraordinary game. I love Nier Automata. There's one section of it I don't particularly like, but that, outside of that one section, I really like that game.
3-pointer.
Mason, thank you for the $4.20. He's so uncool. No. No, he's so cool, no. How could you say this about Chris? I've heard the exact opposite, that he is so cool. Play the original Nier on stream. Yeah, I could play the original Nier. I think I got that. I think I got the original Nier. Is that the Gestalt version? I know there's different versions. I forgot. Whatever the US released version was.
3-pointer.
Oh, the trailer is pretty good. I think the Mario movie. I mentioned, we already talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but I think the Mario movie looks like a fun kids movie made by a lot of people who know exactly what they're doing, are very good at making movies for kids, have a good idea of what they want the project to be, and are executing it with a high level of skill. Just looks. There's really nothing in the trailer for me to complain about, outside of Chris Pratt, who looks like he's doing a terrible job. Like a genuinely bad job. Just both as Mario and just a voice actor in general. There's only a couple lines from him there, but boy, these are lines they put in the trailer. These are the lines they put in to get you hyped up about this. Jack Black is great, though. Everyone is great. Literally every other voice actor in that trailer is doing a tremendous job. Like, genuinely. Like, genuinely doing a good job. Yeah, Chris Pratt just isn't. And I feel like it wouldn't have been quite as jarring given like how short the trailer is, except for the fact that like everyone else is really killing it. Like he just feels so outclassed. 1990 Mario movie was a misunderstood masterpiece, and time will prove me right. I think it definitely could have been had it not been for the studio interference. I think there's movies can do many things. Movies can exist to, like, I think the new Super Mario Brothers movie that's coming out is specifically a movie designed to entertain and bring joy to children, and I think it's absolutely going to do that. It's going to be successful at what it's trying to do. The 90s Super Mario Brothers movie was trying to do something much grander, was trying to genuinely inspire awe. It was also like for kids, but it was trying to really open people's imaginations and stuff. And I do think it pretty dramatically failed in many regards. But, you know, decades later, I still think about that movie. I still think about it. It's still... It had some level of success in that regard. Oh, nice. No! I've lost each and every one of these. This is unbelievable. Ernesto, thank you for the 100 Argentine pesos. Hi, Jason. My favorite Argentine musicians is in Orlando. You should go watch him. He plays in 2 hours. He plays 2 hours ago. I see. I will travel back in time to tell you. I will also get rid of Corona so that you can go. Thank you. Well, I can't wait to see that musician a couple hours ago. Unbelievable. In Orlando, of all places. Nice. Oh, I hope the show went well. Love the opinion Bob Hoskins can make any movie good. I will say, all the performers did great work in that film.
Radical.
They had a terrible time on it. But they all really put in the work. I think the new animated Mario movie has the potential of, like, not just being like a kid's movie that comes out that people are like, oh, it was alright. I enjoyed it. I think it could be one of those films that, like, kids see, and then 20 years later... 20 years later, they're like, oh, I loved that movie. You know. I mean, it looks good, except for Chris Pratt. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. 90s Mario was a masterpiece. I will not elaborate. '90s Mario was a masterpiece. I will say 90s Mario is art, certainly. I have a lot of fond thoughts about it. I genuinely think that it's set design and... God, I really wish that I could see a version of that movie where things had come together. The studio hadn't gotten involved. The actors hadn't been mistreated. It's the perfect version of that movie. Let's fight against the alien again. Story behind tonight's doodles. Yeah, the art was just missing. I couldn't figure out what happened to it, so I had to quickly redraw something. I have no idea what happened to the art. It was gone. It wasn't like... It's not a great tragedy or anything. It just had, like... goofy basketball drawings, but... It had vanished, so I had to redraw it. That's why it's not particularly complex. I think the new Mario movie will beat Detective Pikachu at the box office. That's a good question. I don't know if I have any interest in following that question up. I guess I don't really care how much money any of these movies make. Yeah. I mean, they're all owned by just huge corporations, so whether they make money or don't, it's not a lot of interest to me, but... Like, I hope for any of these movies to be good. I'd always rather a movie be good rather than not good. I think the current studio system cuts out a lot of the very worst of films. You end up with movies that are generally watchable, but bland. So it's nice when a trailer comes out and I'm like, oh, this movie might be of a higher caliber. Not gonna be high art, but as a kid's movie, absolutely. Looks like it's gonna be successful at doing what it's trying to do. That's nice. I'd love these movies to be successful in terms of like what they're trying to pull off. Nintendo did start a new movie production company, so they're definitely banking on it being big. Yeah, Nintendo has so many memorable characters and stuff that it makes sense for them to get into the big movie business. You think the Mario movie will be better or worse than the Sonic movies? I cannot imagine they're going to be worse. I understand that there's a number of people who genuinely like the Sonic movies, and that's completely fine. I hate them. And I hate them for artistic reasons. It's just not for me. It's not for me, and I think they don't really do a good job at most anything. But I've got specific tastes. There's just like filmmaking stuff where like I just think a lot of the Sonic movie stuff just makes me tired. Zelda movie will shake the world to the core. Are they actually making a Zelda movie? I know that there's like a Zelda TV show in production or something. What Nintendo franchise would genuinely make not just like an entertaining movie or whatever, but like an interesting artistic film? What Mario franchise would make good art? Metroid. Yeah, I can see Metroid being like genuinely good, like hard sci-fi. Chibi Robo. Maybe Chibi Robo. Pikmin. I kind of think any Pikmin film would end up just kind of getting the DreamWorks treatment. I guess you could make. I mean, you could make a experimental film out of any of these. You could make an art house Mario film, but I don't imagine that ever happening outside of the 1993 hit Mario film. The guy you hate that murdered the firekeeper, I stabbed him off a ledge and his ring is just a glowy orb. Way in the distance I cannot get to. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain that all the guides for that say that you knock him off the cliff and then you reload the area so that his orb is in an accessible place. So you might want to double check that before. I mean, if you can't get to it already, there's no loss. But I think the orb becomes accessible when you reload the area. Tetris. Aren't they making a Tetris movie? Like a sci-fi alien film? Or am I just thinking of Pixels? I know that was the Pixels deal. I didn't know if there was also a Tetris version of that coming out. Animal Crossing movie already exists. Oh yeah, there is an Animal Crossing anime movie. Animated Animal Crossing film. I don't know if that ever got translated. There's a English translation. Earthbound / Mother feature film. Oh yeah! That could be real good. Yeah. I wish I wasn't quite so bad at this game, but I've had a good time playing it. And hey, we're winning this one game, this one match. Nice. Well, I had a good time with bouncers tonight. Had a good time with bouncers. Yeah, bouncers. Great. Perfect. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Had a satisfactory amount of bouncing, as I'd hope. It does give you all the bouncing you could want. Pancake is around, you tell her I love her. I'll let her know. She was batting around one of the pancakes you got her earlier. She was really flipping out over it. I did get one picture. Let me load up that picture. Be back tomorrow playing Dark Souls. The Xbox 360. Dark Souls on the 360. Alright, let me get this pic. You need to turn that tweet you made today into a video. I'm gonna do something with it. It's not what you're all expecting, though. I'm gonna do unexpected stuff like the Joker. I'm really gonna wild people out. Oh, they're gonna be wilded. Alright, I got some pancake pictures. Alright, so the first two were... this all happened very quickly. Pancake was playing with one of the little pancake toys that Kaylin got. It happened very quickly, so I didn't get good pictures of it. I've got some shipping stuff for merch. Some like shipping bags. And Pancake pulls them out occasionally. I have them held back by a Detective Heart of America statue. Pancake likes just dragging the bags out and playing amongst them. And here she was. She just started batting this little pancake toy. And immediately batted it away, and it went kind of shooting across the floor. This is the moment of batting. So I wasn't able to get great pics because she just kind of went chasing off after it. But it was a fun kind of action shot. I got another picture. She kind of fell asleep. She fell asleep. I came in. She was on the table, just kind of sleeping, and she saw me and started getting all cute. She has this like weird bird toy that she uses as a pillow. And I went up to her, and there she is. What a pose. Oh, Pancake. It's nice having a cat that wants belly rubs. She wants belly rubs a lot. She just loves having her little tummy rubbed. cat that casually accepts belly rubs. It's a rare cat. Yeah. It's especially rare that she just asks for belly rubs. She does this thing sometimes where she'll walk up to you purring, and she presses up against your leg and then flips over onto her back, right up against your leg, and she's just like on her back then, and you rub her belly as she purrs. It's just very cute. It's just a very cute cat. It's so funny, the like messaging and stuff they did after his casting announcement. I could have just said he's just doing his Chris Pratt voice. Give Mario the 30 pizzas a day treatment, please. 30 pizzas a day. 30 pizzas. $30 a day. I eat 30 pizzas every day. 30 pizzas a day. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.